Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Meadsy69 and we are back with another tank review. This time we have got the Tier 7 American medium tank T23E3. Now you don't see many of these about, and I like this tank. I really like this tank. I'm a really big lover of it, but not many people like it. And you ask, why do they not like it? It's got really good reload. The speed is okay. It's a bit sluggish, taking off, accelerating, but it's not bad. Yes, it's got no armor. You could be HE'd from any big tank, but that's the same as quite a few other mediums. And as a Tier 7 premium, you'd think, there's many more Tier 7 premium tanks that are better than this tank. And again, why? So you've got the Dracula. Yes, it's OP. Is it better than this? I myself would probably say so. It's more fun than this. Then you've got the Rudy. Again, would you say that's better than this? Most likely. So most of the tanks you'd think are better than this. You'd think this is one of the worst Tier 7 medium premiums. But this is tank compare. If we put them all up together, so you've got the Panther M10, the Edelweiss, the Dracula, and the Rudy, put them all side by side, this tank absolutely, look at the DPM compared to any of the other tank. 2,849 DPM. Compare that with the Dracula, 2,137. That's 700 more than the Dracula. So why is this tank so underplayed? You got the Panther M10, which it does almost the same reload. You got the E3 that does a 3.37 reload, then the M10 that does 3.71. Yet it's still 300 or 250 odd less. So why is this tank so underplayed? And then again, you compare it to all the other Tier 7 mediums. Every single one of them, except for the Comet, which has got exactly the same DPM as this, is nowhere near it. So it's got the highest DPM out of any Tier 7 medium. So why does no one play it? I've got 3 games for you today. 3 good battles. And hopefully after that, if you have got one in your garage, maybe more people will hopefully take this tank out more often than not. So first battle, we have a Tier 8 battle. No, it's not, sorry. It's a Tier 6 battle. We've got 3 Tier 6 and we've got 2 mediums. The enemy have got 2 mediums and 2 light tanks. So, as always, on this map, I go and spot in the middle. I always do it unless I'm in a big TD. Unless I'm a heavy and we've got quite a few mediums on our team, I would 90% of the time go in this spot. Because 90% of the time you will open up the enemy. And straight away, we open up the M41 Bulldog. We take one shot into him as he's crossing, and we've done a little bit of damage already. Now that is the only tank so far opened up. My whole team are behind me. They're all behind me. Now we do take a lucky bounce on the Bulldog, and we get one more shot into him. And by this time, we've opened up the T20, the VK, the Bulldog's open, and the LTTB is open, and so half of the team are open, and not one of the enemy team have come to the middle with me. We've got the VK28 now that's just come, but no one wanted to come, so they all are crossing, and as they are crossing, we're pretty much getting free damage. Yes, we've been shot a couple of times, and this is what I love about this tank. So that's 2 tanks down already. I love peekaboom tanks, and with such a short reload, 2.8 seconds on adrenaline, you're just constantly firing. Now this LTTP comes and he gets one shot in and he's dead. So that's 3 tanks down, and now we've got that VK3601, but the enemy VK3001D has decided to rush around, not knowing all my team are behind me, and we take him out. I'm in a little bit of a bad spot because of that VK36 can shoot me, and he's still shooting me, but my reload is much quicker than him, and we managed to take him out for our 3rd kill. So 2 tanks down, 2 tanks left alive. We've now got that Tiger. He can't quite kill me on a one shot, but I'm just poking out, taking my shot, and then coming back in. I did, however, take 1 shot into him, get 1 shot back from him, but we take him out with the quick reload. Yes, I know the Tiger 1 has got a great reload now, but it's not as good as this. So before the battle's even started, the battle is over. And we didn't have to move. So, and we finished that battle on 2,000 damage. We earned 61,000 credits, 3 kills, a 1st class. Again, it was only 2.5 minutes long. And we did get some assistant damage. We got 1,500 assistant damage, 2 minutes 36. And we get all that. And that is the best thing about this tank. So again, second battle, it's a tier 6. But this time the enemy have got 2 mediums, 2 light tanks, and we have got 3 mediums and a light tank. But the enemy have got a Dracula, who I'm going to be scared of, because everyone knows the Dracula can ram. Yes, the DPM is like 2,100, but if you get some ramming into that, you can really buff that up. So straight away we've opened up all the mediums. Our tank there, our Cromwell, is right in the middle of them. He is not going to last long. So I am just backing up, and that is what you've got to do in this tank. You've got no armor. You've got to make sure you've got hard cover, and you're able to poke out, in and out as quick as possible. And now the Dracula's gone after the Cromwell, I can get a little bit of damage into, well, the Bulldog, because he showed me, without them even looking at me. So as soon as they killed the Cromwell, I'm back into my position. I've got a couple of team behind me. All our heavies are occupied at the other end of the map, and I'm just sitting here, wasn't taking much damage, but I'm just waiting for them to make mistakes. So now we've got the VK that's a 1-shot, and we've got the Bulldog that's a 1-shot. So there's 2 tanks to my left, now 1, taking out the Bulldog, that are 1-shots. Now I want to hide from this Dracula. I do not want to get shot from the Dracula. He should have pushed me. He should have pushed me. There's 3 of them there, and there's only 2 of us. I'm not sure why they didn't push. Unfortunately, we do get a bounce on the side of that victory, and as the Dracula's moving around, I move around and then get to the back of the victory and this VK2801. So we take him out. So now it's 2 versus 2. Our Comet is pretty much a 1-shot, and again the victory doesn't want to know me, and I'll get him down to a 1-shot, hoping I'll take him out here, but I bounce at the back of his turret, because I do not want to be 2 versus 1, because it doesn't matter about my DPM then, they will take me out. So now the Dracula is coming round. Again, I don't want to face off with the Dracula just yet. They have got a victory that is a 1-shot. As soon as I start engaging in the Dracula, the victory is going to come round, and then I've got 2 tanks on 1. So they are separated. I'm going to quickly go and get rid of the victory, which is exactly what I've done. 3rd kill, and now the Dracula makes his move, and my DPM can kick in. So he does shoot me, he does do around 200 damage, so I've got to shoot him now 3 times. He has only got to ram me if he wanted to, and it's a 1-shot. But he doesn't do that. He does take a nice shot, however, there. Leaves me on a 1-shot, but again, he doesn't quite realise my reload is so good, and we take him out for our 4th kill. So we held that corner really, really well. Now we've got the IS up there against the IS, and they both shoot each other, leaving each other on a 1-shot. This is where I do start saying negative to the IS, not because I want my 5th kill. I just want him to take cover, wait for me, because if the enemy IS kills him now, by the time I get there, he could be reloaded. But he didn't need my help. He takes him out. He held that hill bridge really well, and we win the battle. I get the 4 kills and the IS gets the 3 kills. So again, a very nice battle against some very good players, some good tanks, but we did finish on 2.4k damage, a first class, and again we made quite a bit of credits, 51,000 credits, and fair play to the IS, 2,400 damage as well, 40 damage more than me. So we played really, really well. So well done to the IS. Again, congratulations on that holding the bridge. Very well played. So he held one side, I held the other, and we pretty much between us got all the damage. Now, moving on to my third and final battle. Again, it is a tier 6 battle. This tank is much better in tier 6. When you start seeing tier 8s and then you've got the IS3s, the KV4s, you will struggle because the penetration isn't the best. But that is pretty much the same as most of the tier 7 mediums, premium. It struggles. So enemy have got 2 light tanks. We've got in total light tanks, mediums. We've got 6, and we don't open up any of the enemy team. So we know exactly where they are until I then spot the 87 and the AMX and then the VK2801. Now I do not want to engage. Again, the 87 has got great reload, very quick reload, and it's got the AMX with him. So I am just sitting behind this hill. My team are behind me. I'm not on my own. There is no point me yellowing forward. We all might as well take shots at him. So, and that's what we're doing. He is shooting my team. I'm shooting him. And Bob's your uncle. We're getting damage and we're not getting shot at. So we take him now down to 500 health. Again, he doesn't want to know us because of all my team are behind. Now this is why this position is a great position when you've got your team. Unfortunately for them too, their team doesn't want to know. So they should have really gone to the city or the port. They shouldn't have been left in their own. There was no chance. An 87 with no turret, one of the slowest tanks in the game, sitting in the middle of a map against 2 medium tanks. He had no hope, so he shouldn't have been there. But again, that AMX is sitting there. He could have come around to help. I do take a nasty shot from the SU-100 M1, which leads me now to a 2-shot. So now I need to be careful, take some silly shots. But again, all my team are behind me, so I'm just going to wait. He does manage to get a nice shot into me, but we can pull out. Again, like I said, our reload is 3.4 seconds. We don't get that final shot in. The T23E3 gets the final shot in, and now I can see the cap. The cap's going up. No one's going for it, so I'm going to rush round and deal with the cap while my team deals with the tanks that are pretty much in our spawn. But by the time I get there, there was no need, and we've now got the KV1S at the cap, and we've got a Churchill 7 that's just sitting on the edge of the port, not want to know me. And this is where I love having quick reload tanks. He just by the time he turns around, he's dead. So we take him out for our 3rd kill, which just leaves 2 tanks left alive. One is going to be taken out very soon. And now I get lucky. I'm not looking where I'm going. I'm aiming. I get myself stuck. The KV1S hasn't got the derpy gun, the big reload gun. And we managed to take a few shots into him while I am stuck in this position right here. This is why you shouldn't sniper mode and go forward unless you're Amunet. Look where you're going. But it didn't matter. We managed to stay alive. And we got 3.3k damage, 73,000 credits. And we get our ace badge. So I always say in my videos at the end, if you have got this tank, go play it. It is a nice tank, and you will have some fun in it. So I'm Easy69, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.